UK visa application. To start with, from Google, just write UK visa application. You get the first link, very straightforward. So here, choose a visa, prepare your application, prove your identity. So you want most people, they go for standard visa, which means like you're going for a holiday or just to visit family. So it could be like holiday visa or visitor visa, to visit family. So standard visitor visa. The difference between the two, like if it is holiday visa, so you need to book a hotel, and you don't need to book a return ticket for the UK visa. While if you have to visit, or if you're visiting a family, you need an invitation letter, a gas bill, just to prove those people they have like a fixed permanent address. So Visa UK is a standard visa. So you scroll down, check if you need a visa to visit the UK. Before you start now. So here all what you need to do, just write those details. So Lebanon, which you need a visa to go anywhere, even to get out of the house you need a visa. What are you coming to the UK to do? Tourism, to visit family and friends. Would you be traveling with or visiting either your partner or family member in the UK? Here, if you're like a couple, like a husband and a wife, and you're both traveling together, so you need to put this yes. And I'm telling you why, because later on you need to provide the spouse passport details. Okay. So will you be traveling with or visiting either your partner or a family member in the UK? So how do you explain this? So are you traveling both like as a couple, as a married people? And for example, you're visiting one of your children in the UK, or a family member, like a sibling. Okay, or you could just be in a relationship and you're visiting, for example, if the spouse, husband or wife, they work in the UK, so would you be visiting them? Okay, so I'm gonna say yes and continue. Information based on your answer. So here, what's your nationality? Lebanon. When you're coming to the UK, would you be traveling? Yes. So those are the one we just provide. In most cases, you must apply for a standard visiting visa. Now you get the answer here. When you might not even need a visa, if your family member is a British citizen. So if you're living with your British partner or family in another European country, you may be able to make a surrender change application for a free family permit. Okay, so standard visitor visa. And check what you do. Check if what you plan to do in the UK is allowed with a standard visa. Here, which means like you're not allowed to, you can take volunteer work for up to 30 days. Volunteer, which means what? Like you don't get paid for it. So yes, you see family, friend, to pass through the UK to another, what you can and cannot do through another country in transit. Yes, you can do this, saying if you have a visa Schengen, so you could just go to Europe from UK and you come back to UK on your visitor visa if it is multiple entry. Okay, so I will scroll down and check if you need a visa before you apply. This is what we did. And again, this is the overview. So here, visit to study, visit on business, apply for a standard visitor visa. So this is what we're gonna do, and only to do the permit. So here, apply for a visitor visa, the one standard visitor visa, the one I clicked. So be careful, if it is 6 months, cost £100, 11 months, which is like almost 1 year, £200 for medical reason, 12 months, £200 for academics, 2 year long-term standard visa, £376, 5 years, £670, and 10 years standard visa is £837, 6 months per visit. Please be careful, those prices, they change all the time. And Even the 6 month visa, you can stay up to 180 days. Okay, so now we're gonna apply online. It's a lengthy process, but it's really easy and straightforward. Please select your language. This is what I'm gonna do. So next, select a country to provide your biometric, saying Lebanon. Next, I have identified where I will provide my biometric. Okay. So next, start now. It's really easy, very straightforward. So here we need to define an email address. So I put my email. So I'll put just like any password. Let's do this with a capital letter. So one capital letter, digits, and small letter. You can put symbols as well. So I did the step, save and continue. Never contact you by email. Is this your email I belong to? You could say yes or belong to someone else. So saving. Do you have another email address? No. And provide your telephone number. So if I say 0096171 and then 999-888. Why do you use this telephone number? For use while outside of the UK. So this is a mobile number. Save and continue. Still extremely straightforward. No other telephone number. Are you able to contact it and by phone and text messages, which means like that they need you, they will contact you by either way. So I'm gonna put my name, MD Riyad, save and continue. No. So single. So here you put your address. So if I say 56 building A, Zayde, 2610 and Lebanon. Yes. I'm just putting random information just to give you an idea how does it work. Okay, so enter the country, Lebanon. You need to select it from the list. Don't spell it, you just need to select it from the list. How long you lived at this address? Like 40 years. I own it. Just putting random information. So the passport number. Put the passport Lebanese number. Beirut, Lebanon. And put the issue date 1/1/2022, 1/1/2031, and you don't have a national ID card, and if you do, it's like the long number. So country of nationality, Lebanon. Country of birth, Lebanon. Place of birth, Lebanon. Now here's the city, Beirut. Sorry about this. So here 1/1/1985. Do you have no other nationality? Unemployed or employed, whatever, it does not matter. Your income and saving. Got saving. So how much? Like 10,000. And you need a bank statement. How much money are you gonna spend? Like 2,000 per month, or in total 6,000. and you have here per month, like how much in total, how much per month. So 500. It's really straightforward. No, you arrive 1/8/2023 and you leave 15/8/2023. If they need to talk to you, they picked English as a language. And main reason for your visit, tourism. This is important, so you need to put this, visiting family. And so here you need to write details about your visit, like, so I am traveling to the UK to visit my family, and I'm planning to spend few weeks and travel around country. Okay. No anyone rely on you financially. About your two parents. So here you write your family details. Okay, so 1960, Lebanese. Yes, and then you write your family details. The dad, 1950, Lebanese. Save and continue. Family who lives in the UK. So you have, because you said you're gonna visit family, so the relation, siblings or brother, given name. So country of nationality, British. It's better if you put British. Save and continue. And no, save and continue. Will be traveling as part of an organization group, like tour of a group of travel agency? No. Save and continue. No. Where will be staying? Who will be staying with the UK? This is a family member, but the fact that I put those like random letters, so this is a random, the family name. So here you put the details. Let's do it really quick. So here you put their details, the email address of the family. Okay. You put the address. Okay, for example, London, or let's put AWALE and 1/8/2023, 1/8, or here 15/8/2023. Save and continue. So enter a valid email address, enter the postcode, like a valid postcode, which is not valid this one. So don't know the postcode in London. So NG7 2RF, so this is Nottingham. Okay, and concerning, so Laila@gmail.com. Just random names, save and continue. No places, save and continue. Have you been in the UK in the past 10 years? So in case you've been, just you put where did you go, just say no. Or if you've been visiting, so you say how long you stayed in the UK. Just about you say, and have you been anywhere else? 0, save and continue. In the last 10 years. It's good to show that you've been to the UK and you're abiding citizen, so you're not planning to stay indefinitely. So just say you've visited, and you could say 2 months, 3 weeks, whatever. Okay, so no. If you've been anywhere else as a Schengen, or no. If you've been refused a visa to anywhere else, enter the UK illegally, breach UK immigration, as well, no. Have you done a crime? No. I don't know who reads this, but anyway. In this piece, have you been involved, suspected, involved? No. I've read all those information. Have you ever been involved? No. I've never read anything. Okay, and no, I've read them. Person of good character, no. And job listed above. So any further details, and this is the application. As you could see, we're done with the application. Really easy, very straightforward. Okay, what I want to show you here, so you've got the start, the application, now the document, the declaration, pay, and further action. So, and here mandatory document, evidence of fund. So what you need to do, you need to provide your passport, literally that's it, evidence of fund, or letter from the bank to show your bank account, and invitation from the person you're visiting in the UK, if it is a family member or if it is a friend, and if not, it's just like a hotel reservation or Airbnb booking. So save and continue. Now we're as a declaration, I confirm, save and continue. Now we are at, I'm the applicant, age 18 or over. Okay, save and continue. So here, continue, and you select, for example, 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, 6 months, so say 5 years. Okay, and so the amount is 867 US dollars. Change visa length, if we do 10 years, so the amount is 1083 US dollars in total. So it depends on which visa you plan for. The more you stay, like longer visa, it becomes cheaper if you add them all together. So save and continue. This step is you have to pay. So continue to word pay, which I'm not gonna pay because like it's a fake application, only for the sake of YouTube. So what I'm gonna do, so you have to pay. The next step would be once you pay, it will move you automatically to TLS center, as far as I remember. I've not done it for years. So it moves you to TLS center, and then you pick an appointment, and once you get the slots for the appointment, as far as I remember. So at the top of it there is 2 bars. One it says self-service, one it says assisted service. The one on the left assisted service, and the one on the right self-service, on top of the time slots. So if you want assisted service, you have to pay more. It's like $38. And if it is self-service, you need to upload the document. So the document has to be PDF. So once you get the bank statement, you scan it, you upload it, and same for the invitation letter or bank or hotel booking paper document. So once you upload it, you select the appointment and you say enter, 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 and at the end you get a message to say this is your appointment. Okay, and it's done.